Good morning. Good morning, Elias. Thanks for the first shit. Oh, yeah. Good morning. Oh. You know what, Elias? I just. Not that it was like today or this morning when I woke up, but I think it was in one conversation last week. With my partner, and he said that, like, what was it? No. While talking about the last stream, I mentioned you, of course, and then also that I thought why, well, because he is like, I'm butchering your name because your name is so hard to pronounce for me for some reason, and I'm just like, yeah, how about a nickname like Illa or Illy. I'm not quite sure if there's actually like a German nickname for Illa. Like Illa, I mean. But I would of course try as long as possible with Il Elias. You are not the first to say Illa, but the way you say Il Elias has so much. What's the word? So much aura. I say it correctly. I say it so powerful every time I call your name. Your whole soul quivers in your frail body and invigorates you to pursue greatness. Something like that? I don't know where did it came from? Like, where did it come from with the? Yeah, I don't know, like in German we would call like it has so much oomph. I don't know if I think it's an English thing. I might mistake. Modern day poet, thank you. Learn by the great artist of past ages. Or like, so no, not really. To say that I learned anything in literary class is it's a high call. No, I do have a few poetry books, not prosa, poetry books, and you cannot believe. I wasn't sure, like, I never expected it, but there's one poet, or this one also like poem, where like holy shit, I hate to my core. I bet you're hella studious. Nah, thank you if I like see me that way, but trust me, mate, nah. It just, I think I do seem a little bit studious because I just grasp so many random information out of mainly YouTube shorts and a little bit of like surface level research, but in so many different topics that I might have like always to say something about a topic, or like not always that, like, no way, but it's not sophisticated. It's like, yeah, like this one poem, I hate this so much. It's like a small like book format, so but it's 6 pages long. I think it would be full like a double-sided the paper easily, and it's oh my god, it's so stupid. Like poems are about beauty of the world, or like the grotesque horror of situation like war, pestilence, and I don't know, and crimes. And this one is like about the ocean, and I'm like, dude, why is there a fucking tiger in there? Hey, where did it come from? What do you mean there's suddenly a child born from the moon? Yeah, and it doesn't get resolved. It doesn't get like, or like put to like a nice open ending of what that would have mean. It's just like, what do you mean? There needs to be, you know, when they're like, I don't know if you had it in your school, but when we had to read books, or like mostly like something like that, there's sometimes, especially when it's like an older piece of work, as like in sense of like from the 1800s, 1700s, where like there are like terms where it's not used that often anymore or at all. It needs to be like explained. There's like on the back of the book mostly like footnotes listed, like what is that word, how to pronounce, where does this came from, and what does it mean. You guys make sure. And I think if that poem had that footnotes, I think the footnotes need to have footnotes. And it would still not make sense. And I hate this so much. I can only blame that this piece of art was made. This is a piece of work. This is like, if that was, I think it was made in the 1800s, 1800. It's, I blame that there are some phrases and some ideas that are not used anymore nowadays, or not being told, or like they are maybe reference to something that happened or was written at the time, and because no footnotes, I cannot conclude to it. It's like, and then there's the question: are there even connection to other work, or like saying, is it just straight up bullshit? I only know that the poem, that it's Percy something Shelby, and this is the poet. Like this is the brother of what's her name? Of the author of Frankenstein, like who basically more or less invented body horror. And was pretty much the OG goth. Like, he's so punk rock. Like, Percy, I need to read more poems of him, I think, because, like, I have such a long list to read. It was a girl, yes, the one who wrote, like, the Frankenstein, it's a girl. Yeah, and Percy is the brother who also was a writer and a poet. Lesser known, still did so I heard really good work, but this poem is just absolute garbage. I'm like, it's not even 5 minutes in the stream, or like, and then I'm just so aggravated by it. I'm so close to just get the book and read the section of it. Not all, I think 7 pages, 6 to 7 pages. No. But I mean, that would be the ultimate, like, stream to sleep stream. No! Oh my goodness, it's unironically. I need to. Okay, I will check. I have the book. I'm so aggravated. It's just every time I'm thinking about the book, it just calls me back and just begs to be read and to infest my mind and foster more anger and rage onto those black words under the white pages. I'm fine. How are you doing? It's like how I found the poem was actually like a book collection, like a collection of poems, and that is Storm and Calm. No, from the storm. Was it from? No, it's just. it's so. It's the. I'm sorry, it was not the ocean as a title. It was A Vision of the Sea. This dude was high as fuck. I don't know. Because the beginning is really makes sense. Like, 'tis the terror of tempest, the rags of sail are flickering in ribbons within the fierce gale. From the shark night of vapors, the dim rain is driven, and the light is loosened like a doge from heaven. So far, so good. That is the first 4 lines. And then just like, it does make sense. And then I'm gonna skip a little bit, where it's sung from beneath. To the which sank in a terrible mass. Is that a good person? Skip the foot, the vessel now tossed through the low trailing track of the tempest is lost in the skirts of the thunder cloud. Now down the sweep of the wind-woven wave to the chasm of the deep, it stings in the walls of a watery veil. And also, like, there are like line interruptions. To such okay, like, with splendor the terror and the black ship in fire like a silver flakes hurl from the mine of the pale fire. In fountains spout o'er it, in many aspire the pyramid billows with white points of brine in the cope of the lightning in constantly shine. Where's the dot? Oh my goodness, it's like 3 lights. Like, what the pyramid billows with the white points of brine in the cope of the lightning constantly shine. At least it rhymes. That's the thing. Like, sometimes there are rhymes where it makes sense, and then they're like, I don't know. Then there's a thunder, and it shattered mast. Meanwhile, from the hold, one deck is brushed up for the waters below, and it spits like ice when the thaw breezes blow over the lakes of the desert. What desert? What are we talking about? I mean, it makes sense to like compare the ocean to a blue desert, but the fuck? Then the great drink have a crack. Okay, then there's about like 9 weeks the vessel the death daring stun till they let hammocks off. Oh, okay, this is pretty much wait. Okay, come. And even and mourn with the hammocks for coffins, the seamen aghast like dead men, the dead limbs of the comrades cast deep down with closest to them, above and around, and the shark and the dogfish. There's a dogfish. The grave clothes unbound, and where gutted like Jews with his mana rained down. That's also something that I'm not really comfortable. Why is it? I forgot about this part. I think Jaws with his mana rained down from God and the whiteness. It's and okay, so only one died, and it like. Oh wait, hold on, no. Nothing more. Then there's something like they're talking about at the helms it's a woman more fair than heaven. Suddenly there's suddenly a woman. Probably it's meant to be of a ship, like the pointy ship. Wait, for fear. That's just so fuck long sentences, and there's like a really bad spot to start. Shine a radiance of fear, outshining the meteors. Its bosom beats high, the fire, heart fire of pleasure has kindled its eye. And then while its mother is lustrous, smile not, my child. Dreadful, divine with dream, sleep. And suddenly those lips and that hair rig of the horse cry. Holy shit, what is that? Okay, like, and then the last, what is the last three like lines for? It's like the falls deep air, the storm, like a sister and brother, the child in the ocean still smile on each other, whilst M dash. There's a fucking M dash. Fucking Percy, Bishi as like Shelley. That's I am sorry. It's the white world of waters is vibrating. Where is the ship? On the verge of the like what the fuck? It's okay, I can count how many actual pages there are. Vision of the storm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually 7. It is like I have such beef with this poem. Like and the bad part is I need to reread this to understand Mary Shelley. I need to reread this to understand why exactly I hate it. I need the receipt. Be right back. I need to do something. Okay, 20 minutes of me ranting about Vision of the Ocean by Percy Shelby. It's a good start. Holy shit, it's... Okay, we're gonna continue. That's why I show up. Yeah. That's the reason. To see me suffer through the tribulations of solving the crimes as well as not. Losing the grasp of my mind, unwinding, unraveling into its least elements of memory and knowledge. For that is what the Mass sees the comfort and celebration of their own kind. To see the downfall of one's higher is a pleasure of the low. No, okay, I'm going full on. Okay, I don't know. Technically, I am a theater kid, but I never had more than 1 year of theater. I willingly, after school, I did a little bit of theater. Where we did play a variation of not Shakespeare, of I just said the name, Frankenstein. I played Frankenstein's monster. Because I was the only one who could like do like the growl or like monster like sounds. And they were just like, oh wow, how could you do like these sounds? And I'm just like, what sounds? It's just like how my brain is working. It's just like the decrepit, like not functioning tumor that somehow keeps me alive or like makes me function. But then it sounds like, hold on. No, I need to moisture my vocal cords. All my vocal cords will die. It was like you needed only at 3 points the sounds, and you know we had technology. We could have also had like I don't know, like you play it through the speakers. We used the speakers for like a backflash, but oh, how did I do that? That was not the one, but it was sometimes me dying for real. It also was way too... What's called? I only know the German word for it. Like, I see the vision. Yeah. It was rougher. It's now the air just squished through the vocal cords and didn't resonate it that much. I also haven't done that for... Well, what are we? 2026? For 5 years ago. Shit. Happy thoughts. You know, I'm glad we found the urn, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly, Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose. I don't buy it.
But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was here was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I can understand.
The realization in your voice, lol. What you mean? You mean the how the air is like not resonating with the vocal cords and only passed through, and that's why it was not the sound that I made when I was screaming? After you said 5, that realization. Yeah, no. I mean, I think it wasn't 5, it was 4, but it doesn't make it so much better. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into KB security murder?
I think I'm going to head back to Coronary Village for a little while, if that's alright.
Sure, but why?
I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with...
No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness.
Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve. Oh, someone's suppressing. Maybe. Sacred Earth given to Pearls. No! Ah.
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
She's gone. Okay, Nick. Time to get get going on this murder investigation. What's with the sacred urn? Now, isn't it? It might be vital. There might be a vital piece of evidence to something. Because it got repaired. It has. Okay, it has the pink spots, but it has also like not I am written on it, but Ami, the name of the ancestor from the Kurenai village. You must be relieved we got that sacred urn back, huh? You bet. But there's something a little different about it. Huh? Don't have me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It's what I said. It clearly says I am on the urn on this poster. But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus, the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I am. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Is it possible that that urn is a fake? I'm sure Pelt's find out what about that once she get back to Kurine village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Kurine village in a long time. So, I suppose, I guess people still go to Kurine village to do their training, right? Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies. That's a tragedy. What I'm not saying can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? Oh yeah, that murder in her village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses Kurine technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. It sounds like being the master of kunai is going to be a heavy responsibility. So, what do we do now? Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder. Well, first we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know. Besides, I wanted to ask about some stuff about motorcycles. Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. Oh no. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight. Well, okay. Let's make sure to get to the detention center too. So many spaces to be. Like also like look at me, detective agency, like with its own portrait. Oh god. I will not be able to do Scepter's voice for Ron or Ronnie.
I already told you, it's not me!
A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, and we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday, they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a little bit on edge, too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check on some other places, Nick. Why do I fear? Why do I fear that it's gonna be everywhere the same? That they won't be available till the last second. Okay, no. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya. Miss Delight. All I wanted was to help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case.
Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up.
Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. I think I'm gonna like pause with the voice acting. Okay, listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie wouldn't never ever kill anyone. Not just it's not just in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, please die. He would never say that. Anyways, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, it's just a fantasy for him. Mr. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't a thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief. The very idea. I guess it's not just... I guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me anyways. That reminds me of Fairy Phoenix. Remember when you needed to be the defendant in court? What? For you?
So, was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight?
Well, maybe not the first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Oh damn, save your life. I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I am not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Checks out. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying me these huge knives and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you?
Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Please, stop it!
He screamed. I could see the robber's face turn pale. That high-pitched squeak of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself, he came to save me. A total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me.
Wow, that's a great story.
Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess.
Nick, I hope you do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage.
I mean, we technically got you out of the hostage situation. You know, with Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not so distant future. So,
Mr. Light, do you know where about KB security?
Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my rookie works. So she still, so she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today, come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
He looks like Mr. Light doesn't know.
KB Security is only about 20 minutes away, by a motorcycle that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I pass. No, thank you. Why don't you tell me just where it is and we'll go ourselves?
What is Scarlet Cat, you Nick?
Mr. Light told us the location of KB Security.
Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick.
One question. I hate these kinds of people more than anything.
You mean ace detectives?
No, I'm fine with ace detectives.
Oh, so you mean thieves?
No, they are right too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men.
By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmy's office anyway?
Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously, the real Mask the Mask is not my Ronnie, right?
Yeah.
And Detective Atmy knew more about Mask the Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him in the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions. That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace attorney isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call his office, that office of his, a hideout. That bag was sitting right there on top of the table.
Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too.
There was nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Do we have something to present? Okay. So, this is Master Mask, huh? I wonder what kind of house he lives in. Who... I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's exactly like this house. You're so funny sometimes, Sticky Boy. But if it was a famous thief, I'd live in a great, big, glorious mansion. I'll be sure to tell that to your husband. Ah, I know what it is. It's one of those keycards from Ronnie's company. Come to think of it, it's been a long time since I've seen one. That's probably because Ron doesn't work there anymore. That's Ronnie wallet. Of the murder. Ronnie and I went out to dinner late in the evening that day. I'm sure he had his wallet with him then. So it's true then, he must have dropped it at the crime scene. Do you know about this? Oh, is that letter addressed to my Ronnie? Sorry, but I hate when people poke their noses into other people's business. It looks like Mr. Light doesn't know about it, holy shit. Which means she has no idea that your husband was being blackmailed. Okay. CEO office. We could just like go to the admin's detective. Whoa. Okay. It's crowded with cops. What did you expect now that they know he was actually Master Mask? This must be incredibly embarrassing for him, don't you think? Yeah, I guess they're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. Hey, I just noticed Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Well, he's a homicide detective. He's probably working on the murder case. But wasn't he in charge of the Master Mask investigation all the way up to yesterday?
Well, a murder case is a lot more exciting, isn't it? He'd say something like, There's nothing like a good murder case, pal.
Points for the quality of the impression, but I'm not sure Gumshoe has bloodlust, Maya. Oh, we cannot scan anything. Huh. It's also so quiet. Let's go to the CEO office. That looks not nice. That looks like... Oh, oh no, he was crushed. That is not nice. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh?
The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO office.
What has that got to do with anything? Hey, it's you guys! Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. That's things. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh?
It was, pal. The prosecutor made real fools out of us.
Yeah, I feel for you.
Wow. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like... Oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. Ho 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 ho. Or something like that effect.
Do I really sound like that to you, pal?
If the gumshoe fits.
Well, anyway. The point is I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go the way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things to go for us detectives.
Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy.
Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating.
Okay, what happened? Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder.
Okay. Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to.
Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now and we need help.
Okay, I tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal?
Okay, I won't cry on you, pal.
The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 AM this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th.
Fuck.
Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room. It happened at exactly the same time that Mask the Mask was stealing the urn, huh? Autopsy report added to the court record. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe. Oh shit. Safe? Well, it's pretty big. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. Aha, that's why he didn't got crushed like that's that white string must be the same from when he fell out. I think we still need more information about Mr. Billard. Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right. How do you say his name? Bullard, not Billard. Okay, Bullard. What about Detective Edme?
So, what happened to Mask the Mask?
He's at the detention center, screaming like a madman. Investigate me again! He keeps yelling. Oh no, I didn't mean him. He was not a real thief anyways, right? Oh, you mean the Detective Edme. Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Now that's the detective I know and love. Think about it. Edme was always around when a calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when a heist took place. He was hiding at the crime scene. I was hiding at the crime scene, huh? Yeah, right. It's the lamest thing I ever heard. That's how you know he was the thief. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the golden item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first? Yeah, the Tea of Amanon case. There was a witness on that one.
A witness?
Here, I saved him a newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. The gem and the thief. Hey, that guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Oh. Wait, is that? Come on, that must be... Those looks like giant ears. Like a giant, at least one giant ear. Okay, so the gem and the thief. Was that maybe also let's look at me, and that has to be Mr. Ronnie. I mean Ron the light. Hello. Oh wait, I need to go back. Not escape, but back. What about Professor Godot?
Oh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight.
Yeah, I think he did it that way just cause he knew it hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyways. So who is that Java addict mask maniac anyways? Professor Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, Paul, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office, came out of nowhere. That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. And it's true, according to the records anyways, but there's no way he's an amateur. He is a nice man in court, a maverick that give me goosebumps.
Goosebumps? You?
Yeah. I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way.
Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
Ah, no, it's not what I meant. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Yeah, do you... Let's... Please present. We're gonna present everything. It was his first eyes and I guess I underestimated him. I'm sure I was going to get him, so I was careless and lost the info on the witness. By witness you mean the guard and his photo? Yeah, he and the detective worked together to try catching the mask. Okay. But he got away anyways, huh? That guard, I got a weird feeling that I've seen him already lately. Kane autopsy. Okay, so, yeah, cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head. Okay, yeah, that was... Detective Gumshoe, about this right here. Sorry, it's hard to believe, but it's a limit how much can I hold. Okay. About this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, Pa. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway? Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it. Maybe that's the same reason he's been blackmailed. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Oh, right. Swallowed and his keycard, huh? I think we need to ask Mr. Delight some more things, more about those two things. I think we can... Oh yeah, okay, it's also empathy. Let's investigate a little bit more by examining everything. Oh, it's probably like either an escape or like emergency button. But this is, I think, the more obvious point we need to go. This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened? I don't think so.
So you mean...
Yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse was lying.
You mean the victim... He killed him by being crushed by the safe door?
She can't be serious, can she?
You think about it, a dead guy was laying in there all night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none. At least thanks for saving us a few minutes to solving that. Well, somebody opened this safe on the night of the crime, right?
Yeah, and so?
Well, if Mr. Bullard's story was hidden in here, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Yeah, I guess so. I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready? Okay, shoot. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only few people who know how to open this safe, pal. Yeah, and? Everyone that knows how to open the safe had airtight alibis, I checked. Everyone except one, that is. I'm almost afraid to ask. Former security chief Ron the Light.
Ron the Light? He was the security chief?
Ron? So he knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal.
Oh yeah, no, just...
Yep, no, back. Ooh, okay, it was a nice try, Ron. Have fun in prison. This must be the CEO desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out for a second.
Oh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you! Whip me up a cup of really expensive import tea and some,
scones.
Move it. Ah, this is the life.
The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know? Yeah, he did a Luigi. He got a Luigi treatment.
So, there's a button here. Let's see. Hey, cut it out. Don't press that. It was pretty funny. And yet, new detective Ganshu could jump like that. Oh, that's...
Please turn it off. Please turn it off. Please turn it off. Oh... That is definitely an alarm. That is... Oh, man. It's an emergency buzzer. It says right there on the panel.
Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instruction first?
Boy, don't blame it on me, Maya. That's all on you. I let you have the spotlight in this case. This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here. Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime.
Oh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they all said that the buzzer never went off that night. So we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know. I think I'd better go and talk to that guard about the emergency buzzer. I mean, he could also like do it with an elbow. Because it seemed to be like a physical button and not like a electronic fingerprint recognition. Biometric scanning device. These look like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid.
I can't get in between these two shelves.
Don't strain yourself trying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel.
So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they have filed with bunch of files.
Yeah, files filed with data about security jobs were hired. They were hired to handle.
Might be a good night's reading. It'd be a good night's reading if you got insomnia.
Oh yeah, no, that is.
I was hoping for something a little more exciting, like UFOs or something.
Oh, that's a big one. Check out this big, thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. That's reading a file isn't exactly back-breaking work. Just a little hard on your eyes.
What did you find out, Nick?
This file. It's not about any sort of security operation or anything. It's a huge file about Mask the Mask. It's filled with info on him. I'm sorry? What? What kind of info? It's filed with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes.
Hey, Nick, look at the last page.
It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Amanon, $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that the Master Mask stole.
So then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item?
I don't know, that number sounds kinda low to me. I think I'd better
secretly make a copy of this list.
Kane's list editor. Release the file! Release the list! We got the list. But babe, we got a list. But not the list. Yeah, Kane's list added to the court record. Picture.
Wow, look at that huge framed photo.
Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky.
There is a title written on the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life.
This is it? This was his best sunrise? Either this poor didn't get out enough, or he had really rotten luck with the weather.
Maybe if he had lived a longer life, he would have seen some better days.
Aw, man. I think we got... Yeah, this is the panel to control the files. Let me... Okay, so we got Tear of Amanon, a jewel, Crown of Bobroda, an artifact, Left Hand of Hades. It sounds like a really cool metal band. Portrait of Megina, painting. Oh, it got even more like valuable by each one, and then they wanted a sacred urn? What? And also like only 4. Wait. Where's the profile? 4. Wasn't it like 6? No, at least 5. Fuck. Have you seen this? Oh wait, no, wrong button.
So about this.
Huh? What's that? Hey, wait a minute, Maya. What's wrong? We copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. He might get mad at us. So? What are you two guys whispering about?
You know, it's nothing. It's just my Bilford.
Ah, that's pretty thick, Bilford. You got there, pal. Now I really want you to show it to me.
Detective Kamsha, about this right here.
Sorry, it's hard to believe. Okay, there's nothing. Okay, so... Do we have anything else to present to him? No, it's with the one witness that you should have... Where he said he should have, like... Keep a closer item. Maybe now in the detention center we can talk to... No, we cannot. That is not good. So we haven't done the thing to activate... Activator. We did that. Yeah, no. Hold on, hold on. Have we presented with the button? Oh yeah, no, had nothing. First heist, yeah. The way he underestimated him. Got away, the guard I've witnessed somewhere else. That is probably on the light. Probably is also nothing, yep. Okay, we just haven't gotten everywhere. Lord Retailer Main Exhibition Hall. The treasure of Kirin exhibits is all ruined now. Maya, I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it. Really? Sure, maybe you can label it the Urn of Master Desires. That would probably attract a lot of attention.
Whoa, whoa. That's brilliant, Nick. We could clean up. We could clean up and be filthy rich. Woo!
Wow, that was a surprisingly easy. Like the cruises, lettering letters on there. Was there something else? It's just a bump, probably where the sacred urn was going to be displayed. Yeah, I guess so. Should I put my attorney's badge here, you know, as a replacement?
I think it's a little bit too small for that.
How about my Magatama? Now you're being silly. That's definitely too small. A piece of cloth torn into... with ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only medium would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it.
Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like...
being medium sounds like a rough way of life. We've been here before. Exhibition office hideout. Ah, come on. Oh, security guard office. Huh? Yeah, it's like... Did we enter the ship? Did we enter the spaceship? Wow, that is really something else.
For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure.
KB security guard. Oh, I just remembered. Larry might be...
Hey, Nick, what's up?
So he is here. Yo, how is it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you, too. Hi, Larry. Here I was working my fingers to the bone. And in walks an angel. I've got no problems with any daytime date. It's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? He's so hopelessly clueless. I am just like imagining his like perception being somewhat in the negative. Well, if it's about the murder case, boy, have I some good news for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here is a different story. But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then, and now this is now. So what is this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a god. I'm a pro. I can't just give away information for free. He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? I like that. This kitten got some claws, okay? You really want to know? Hmm? Yes, please, so tell me. Okay, so the thing is, Ron the Light was an employee here. So, and naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, Ron the Light was fired. Well, fired, he didn't left, he got fired. And there was no warning at all. It just happened all so sudden. I know this is a small company. It doesn't look small. But I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something. Oh god, boss. No, that's just you. So, what is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. I get by alright, I guess. First, I have to keep my eye on these monitors all the time. Monitors? There are security cameras set in each room around the building. It's really hard. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh. And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? The security teams for this company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either, so if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. Oh god, so in other words, you basically watch TV screens all day long. So, were you in this office? This one. When the murder took place, weren't you? But why would you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment. And I am dumb. Oh man, that's like weaponized what's in incompetence and manifested into a human being that is like, oh man. Even if it's part-time and you're dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Give me a break! Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. That's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibilities. Anyway, the point is, you were here that night, right? Oh. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have been more. Oh no, I knew something smelled bad, and it was the boss after all. Well, it's like I always say. That was then and this is now. It looks like I'm going to have to break his psychologs after all. Okay, we're gonna save. Let's present them Magatama. The night of the crime. On the night of the crime, were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Huh? Of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? But didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go to Miss Delight? Yeah, but there was and this. Is there any chance that you snuck out of work last night too? Never! I didn't sneak out. And I tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. You have $1? Wow. Now that's confidence. What's with the drenched... What is the drenched in the rain puppy look all in your face? Do you have an evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? The evidence that Larry was not manning his station when the murder happened is... Oh, wait. Oh, we already... Oh, it didn't heal that much. That's good that we saved. Oh. Ah, that was it, yeah. You found this wallet at 1 a.m. This wallet, you know about this, right? I've never seen it before. God. Liar. You hand delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happened. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. What time was it when you found this wallet? I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. That was more than precise. What, 1 o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Ah. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murder might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? If the murderer... Just hang tight. If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. And it was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. Why do I have the feeling that he doesn't get the seriousness of this? Listen up, Larry. We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck, huge quotation marks, into the office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Has to be like the autopsy. Phew, boy, you really had me scared. Was it wrong? I never seen anyone looked so relieved the whole time. What's with the little lamb? That little lamb that can't get to sleep or... Wait, what's with that little lamb that can't get to sleep look on your face? I guess I have to read his cage a little bit more. Listen up, Larry. We know beyond shadow of doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO office after... Wait, where was it? Oh, where was it? Use... I mean, is it... Yeah, that has to be that. Okay, close enough. Larry, when you use this keycard, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does. But I can't show you the record to just anyone, you know. That keycard data was already made public in a trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound a bit arrogant coming from a part-time guard. And an incompetent in that. Anyway. According to this data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way. Yes, someone used this card to get into the CEO office. That's happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Oh, Larry, you can't duck your responsibility this time. No. Thank you for the heal. Okay, so tell me. Oh, I knew it. It was all my fault. But my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. Larry, there's nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. What? Your Donna? I got a bad feeling about this. Yeah. My Donna called and said, I have to talk to you right away. So I went and see her, and she was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend. It was like some horrible joke. Before I knew what was going on, that guy socked me right in the kisser. Oh, socked me right in the kisser. Oh, normally I am the one that does the punching, isn't that right, Maya? Yeah. So is this why you left the security guard office? I am sorry. It's all my fault. How can I ever make up for it, Nick? How can I do what? He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby. Oh boy, Nick. Is there anything I can do? Anything? Just name it. I'll do whatever I have to do to make it up for it. I swear I will. Larry. Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we got? She's right. Maybe we get at least a little bit of useful information about from him. Nick. What evidence? I think you know much I want to help, but I really should know about this. It just is seems so pleasant. No, that's wrong, it's the same one. I thought I clicked already. Next evidence. The buzzer in your office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Damn. Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. Oh, that's creepy. I promise I'll come running to your rescue, like the professional guard I am. You're part-time, come on. Wow, that was pretty good. Thanks. Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now? Yes, please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. There we go. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So that was you, huh? You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO office is on the 1st floor. I thought it would be a good idea to adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective there here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. It's as if he was trying to win an award for the laziest person on the planet. Isn't there like not even one camera pointed to the at least entry of the office? Let's go back talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off last night? There must be a record, right? You must have, you must have had a look at it, right? Of course I did. I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could take just one more look for me, pretty please? Oh, okay. I can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't think... Oh. What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake. Oh no. But how? It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about the record? That night, it went off just once. In the morning at around 1 a.m. Okay, I know what's the... Okay, I found the blunt force. Or like the blunt object used at the killer of Ballard's murder. It was his dense incompetence. Just dense incompetence of the whole security, like, firm. Oh my goodness. 1 a.m.? It's when it's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? It's terrible. It can't be. Fuck. Oh my goodness. You guys really have made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where's the old time for love? Oh, frankly, I think reflecting is a bit overrated, you know? What are you going on about, Larry? Plus, do you honestly have any new news about the buzzer record, huh? The record? Oh, no, nothing at all. The guy reflects about as much as a piece of black carpeting. Oh yeah, I think it's the third time I ask about him. Oh my goodness. Do we have anything else like important to present? So there was card was used to culprit. Well, going off the serial number, then yeah. Scott was used to open CEO office door at 1 in the morning. Okay, maybe we can present at least the new findings. Okay, nope, that says nothing new about it. Okay, got it, hard to believe. Cancer eyes and ears, all jewelry. Hey, Nick, if you say something, just say it. Move. Detention center, no. Still nothing, okay. Move then to not. Okay, also nothing. What about the main exhibition hall? Also nothing. Yeah, we've been there already. Mask hideout. I know what it is for more. Okay. Oh boy, I'll be right back. I need to check something. Okay, wait. So now we have talked about Maya. Presented more things. Does it work if we present more things to her? Like the newer things, maybe. Do you think about this? Not really sure. Nah. So about not sure about anything. Got it. That's it. Okay. Okay, so main exhibition. Oh wait. Okay, so CEO. Wait, we went. Okay, wait. We missed one. Okay, we simply missed one. Okay, good. There we go. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews, what is she still hanging around down here for? So how is it going? What about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, that has been taken care of already. What you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? You mean it's been found? Yes. It was brought in the day, in during the trial today. Oh, really? Oh, you really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. But Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Mask and Mask wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. I just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along. It looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring the mask to guard the treasure. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective Edme again? About 20 days ago. And when was it the Mask and Mask calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So he sent the calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Detective Edme must have really wanted that sacred urn after all. I guess so. What? So Mr. Mask the Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was just here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we are talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Edme? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that's the way he always operates. It's just what he says so he can have an alibi why he commits the theft himself. Yeah, he was caught in a crime scene photo dressed up as Mask the Mask pretty well. I'm so glad that you got your sacred urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? I'm not exactly sure, but somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Oh, man. Oh. What do you think this means? It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn is our very own Miss Andrews. Okay, so we're gonna save. So, and hey, look at this little amulet for me, please. Thank you. Okay, 2. could have been more difficult. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn was just the urn that was submitted before the court day. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake. You're the one who said it wasn't the same. So that's the most obvious explanation. Occam's razor. It was. Hey, well, Miss Andrews, see, look, it was a fake after all, huh? I mean, look, your evidence is fake too, as I expect. What you mean? That was a picture made for the exhibit beforehand. Yeah. Do we have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the tribe was genuine? Now I'm a bit confused because like it doesn't make sense. Look, if that is like the picture of the urn, the genuine urn, it was given to Miss Andrews. You know, that makes sense, right? Wait a second. No, this like we only have when hold on, when the picture doesn't work. What the fuck, then none of the others would work. I think I've enough evidence. I should investigate and get some more clues. That's mean. Like there's a picture on it. No, not move. Hold on. Pause. No, also no. Okay, what if I do this outside of the cycle? The treasure of Kirin exhibit is my first job after last year's ordeal. And I really wanted it to be a success. I've got an idea. Why don't you redo the whole poster? You could put something like voted best treasure exhibit by Mask the Mask. Why, Maya? That's a fantastic idea. Okay. Okay, nothing new. Because it turned out that admin was the real thief, it's still hard to believe. Looks like Adrian feels really bad about it. I'm going to take full responsibility and fix it solve myself. I know I don't look it, but I have complete confidence that I can fix it right up. Goddamn, we have Butts on one end of the spectrum and Andrews on the other end of the spectrum about responsibilities and trying to fix stuff. Fix it so you never knew it was banned in the first place. Please be gentle with it. This is the camera, it's what he said. Picture of him. So then why would Mr. the Mask, allow that to happen? To have a... That's an alibi. Pathetic looking wooden box. Oh, okay. No, I think I have it. I think Mr. Adme was the one who killed the CEO in the end, and Ronnie technically was the thief. He only but he posed only at that spot, so the camera could capture it. Pathetic looking box. It does. The poor excuse of a... That is so mean. Looks like me, it's been dry for several days. The bottom left part of it looks shaped odd in shocking pink. I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important. No, nothing. Looks like the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Why can we not put the box into our... Like with... Okay, so here's my line of reasoning. If we can add the sword into our like record of, you know, evidence into... Like, if we can put this type of evidence into the record, why can we not put this box into the record? It doesn't make sense. It was always bothering me, like, when we first, like, got, looked around and found out about this mess. It's a bit mean. Yeah, talking to the second on move. No, also not move. Tension center, okay. Still not there. Hey! I would like to... Oh my goodness. Come on, that is like... back to the office talk. Nothing new. What have we missed? Have we talked about everything? Move again and move again to CEO office. Present. Anything new? Wait. No. Friday. Look. What to believe. Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay, we cannot talk about that. Bruh. Oh. Okay, wait. Do you have any idea what this dude... Wait. Wrong button. Tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebird. Close enough. It's Kane Bluebird, not Shane Bluebird. Oh yeah, the victim... The victim in this case doesn't make much of an impression to me. Oh, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused myself. For some reason, I'm just blabbling like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick, how about it's our chance to get more info about the victim, so hurry up and ask. Huh. More information? Oh, okay. Can you tell us about some more about Mr. Bullard? He was the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to get them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Oh, and I don't know how to put this, but the guy was kind of a money grubber. Really? Me too, I just love money. I can't get enough. Please stop leaning towards me like that. You aren't getting to my wallet. Anyways, it looks like it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. No. Let me go already. It's not the lesson that we need to learn here. Apparently, he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Oh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. Oh, yeah. Oh, KB Security used to have security operations against Master Mask. What? Really? Yeah, and after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron to blackmail the letter, huh? Maybe it was. So otherwise, we have checked everything in this room, yeah. Okay, go back. We have presented also like the blackmail letter. Yeah, no, so it's like about this blackmail letter, yeah, I've been talking about a lot. Why would they can put it run the light? Mr. used to work that we know, quit. We did it already. Ah, fuck. Okay. That's from the museum. I haven't examined that room. Oh man, it's so cleanly held. Oh, what is that? It's the bento box. That's my partner's seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. Oh no. There's tea spilled all over the machine, you know. Oh, don't worry about that. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. It still works fine. More or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. Bro. That's a suspicious yellow suit. Hey, Larry, that's your jacket, isn't it? Ah, yeah. That's right. Did you know you hung it right over some kind of leather? Yeah, sure. I was told to never ever touch that leather. She scrolled and huffed at me. Something terrible will happen if you do. Got it, Greenhorn? So why hang your jacket on such an important lever? Because it got me curious. Oh my god. If the jacket's weight pulls the lever down, that's what they call an accident. Oh no, not quite, buddy. Doesn't the suspense just kill you? Don't you want to know what happened? Huh? It's true. It's killing me too. Yeah, but for a different reason. Wow, take a look at all these things. Hey, Larry, what are they? He has no idea. He has absolutely no idea. Did you say, Hey, I mean, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. Oh my goodness. I always thought there was some kind of decoration or something. Bro. Oh boy. How did this guy ever get a job here anyway? Oh wait, what? Something is written on this poster in fine print. Huh. It guards 5 commandments. Wow, that sounds serious. Let's see what it says. Rule number 1. Obey thy superior. Rule 2. Respect thy superior. 3. Smile at thy superior. 4. Salute thy superior. 5. Buy donuts for thy superior upon command. It's signed Wendy Oldback, head supervisor. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you'll come face to face with a real, genuine ray gun. Yeah. She still has it? Oh my goodness. Oh man. Sounds scary, right? Well, fortunately, she's on vacation. That's why I am so relaxed right now. And that's why you have missed the murder. That's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep steady eye on the monitors and use the mic for communicating. Look at all those equipment. It must be hard to operate. No biggie. I think there's an instruction menu somewhere in this room. Somewhere? Instruction menu? What are you going to do in an emergency? Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. That's not what I meant. My goodness. Oh, I would have been fired 3 decades ago. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork. Even Maya and Pearls could run this place better. Absolutely. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? That you're more qualified to do his job than he's doing his currently. Where's my... I think we got some kind of achievement. Those screens there show what's going on all over the building, everywhere. And it's my job to keep a steady eye on them, all of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these two? Don't give him ideas. If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey Maya, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. How do you... Oh. How do you know that? Because it was my first... Oh my goodness, because that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. I know what you're thinking. It was a professional investigation, alright? Oh my goodness. It looked like a bomb. Or like a rocket. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. We talked, alright, we talked a little bit. Also, I need everything. Let's leave. Leave. I don't know. I mean, no, we've been here before. She has nothing. We have no way to... Wait. How do we go there? To the... Wait, it's like... No, not the hideout. Wait, maybe the hideout? Detention? There's detention. Oh, finally, he's there. He's there. Okay, we got this. Oh, we got this. Oh. Okay. Uh, Mr. Wright. Mr. Light, did they finish the interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me anymore. I cannot do the voice. I will just read it normally. Mr. Light, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see, on the same night, the sacred urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor department store. A blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB security to hand over some money. And then, that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's one wrong the light, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Okay. Mr. Delight, do you still insist that you are the mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we've learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create my own myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. I guess that's true. It wasn't the one who stole the urn. Of course not. After all, you were at the KB security at the time. So then the person dressed up as Master Mask in this photo, it's gotta be Detective Atme. So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor. You went to KB security, right? Yes. I went to KB security at the time the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So, then I used the keycard to unlock the door. That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO office, someone was in there. Someone? Then suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bam! Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. Oh, he got strangled. What? No, it was... He didn't. It was just like... The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in a safe? Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Okay, and what did you do after that? Well, I got out of there, for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras for that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Oh shit. Nick, all of a sudden, Mr. Delight kinda sounds like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Mr. Delight, is it true that 1 year ago you were forced to quit KB security? How did you... I'm begging you. Please don't tell Desi, please. Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Phew, thank goodness. No, I am, but I'm supposed I have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. What? Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she never found if Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. A criminal, a thief. She'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. True, they're married. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So I also became Master Mask for the Desiree, huh? Okay, back. So... Did you do this? This calling card, did you send this? No, that is... I don't know anything about that. I mean, I had other plans for that night already. That's true. He did get the blackmail letter after. Oh no, so he did not write the calling card. Oh. About Detective Atme, could he be the one who sent it? It looks that way. I can't think of anyone else. Yeah, that night because of the letter I had no choice but to go to KB security. Okay. So, was this blackmail letter written by KB security CEO Gain Bullard? I think so, probably. You can only get into the CEO office if you have a key card. And the blackmail letter said to meet at KB security. Guess no one other than Mr. Bullard could have written the letter then. There were multiple interests happening at once. Looks like it was told of some. What do you think about this? Okay. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything, okay. That's probably... Okay, it's also autopsy, as if... Okay, true, you are a witness. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Boy, that was a tough one. Before I knew it, they were hot on my trail. But Master Mask, he must have gotten away, right? It says in the article that he disappeared. That's right. I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Mask costume in a nearby plastic bucket, and then quickly changed into my guardian. That's a good move. Changed into my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, huh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. The guard in this photo. Is this you, Mr. Delight? That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. Nice and easy to figure out. Even Pearls could see through it that in a heartbeat. But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. He truly deserves the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atme found the mask disguise? That's interesting. Okay, so he had one. Okay, so there are two disguises of Master Mask. That's good to know. Definitely. Okay. Okay, the mask. Wait. Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him. So that's it. That's when Edme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got a chance to remake my costume. That must have been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. Blackmail letters, plural? You got to wait. You got them starting when? Tell me more. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. Okay. Ah. So this blackmail letter, is this the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. So, did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Amenon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it. So someone found out about your true identity? Just like that? Ah, it's not easy being a master thief, you know. You've got proof. I've got proof that it was you, so give up. It went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all the trouble to steal. Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in the safe deposit box, the letter specified someone sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. The plans? Okay, hold your horses. What are these plans you're talking about? They were instructions on how to steal a crown or painting or some other rare treasure. They showed security build spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. Holy shit, so he got sponsored? So you mean that the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned it the very first. After that, I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. It sounds like Mr. Delight is... It sounds like Mr. Delight is thankful to the person that was blackmailing him. So Ron Delight was Master Mask after all. But someone else is behind the theft. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you try not to look so gleeful about it? So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Oh no, he got lured. He got trained to believe and trust into the instructions of the blackmail, and then when the time was ripe, then I think then look at me, used it after some used it to hide the murder by using him as the they just simply use him as the scapegoat. That's mean. All I did was follow the instructions, steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you've told to me the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Desi, okay? Testimony to add it to the court record. Ron, before we go, here's one more thing I want you to ask. Yes, but please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course. I would never. I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did. So I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delights at his word. Mystic Maya. Hey, Ellie, I am back. Hey, Perts. Hey, Perts. What you have been up to this whole time?
A secret urn, Mr. Nick. It took back from Kieran Village to have it examined.
And what did you find?
Well, there's no need to worry. They say it's a real urn.
Phew. That's a relief. I was really worried. But
there's one small problem.
Problem?
These little cute little pink splotches. They said that it's paint and that they were put on the urn recently.
Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? What's a big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's a big deal.
Yes, Mr. Nick, we gotta find out how they got there.
Oh, okay. Will you find out? How about we will find out how they got there. But please, don't forget about me. Okay, wait, now we can go to no, wait, move. Exhibition hall. Basement. Yeah, now we got something. Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you. Oh.
Hello there.
I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to?
Well, actually, I was having this urn examined.
Oh, I see. Maybe if I take another good look at this urn, we can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Nick, let's look around one more time. Okay. No, I think now we can actually get... Can we take this, please? It's a box that the sacred urn was in. It looks like there's some pink paint on it too. It's definitely the same color as the stuff on the urn. I think I know how the paint got on it now. Alright, let's investigate it again, Nick. Fuck yeah, that took way too long. Go to the other side. And it looks like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about the pink bag. The bottom left part is shapely odd and shocking pink. Could it be odd shape is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Ah, that's the box that the sacred urn was in. If you look there, there's a little bit of paint on the box as well. Wow, you're right. Look, it matches.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. What you mean? What you mean? What do you know? What are you not telling us? Paint mask added to the court records. I think it's all starting to become clear. We're that much closer to solving the mystery of what happened to the urn. Okay, so... Okay, now we try it again. Present. Are we gonna do this first? See? We got our sacred urn back. That's really wonderful, but we're not entirely convinced it's the same urn. Miss Andrews, we want you to cooperate with us. Like, honestly, what's going on with you? What a what a magnificent box. You're not going to throw us off the trail with the flattery. I want to know about the paint on this box. Well, I am not sure I know anything about that. Some people have a natural gift for lying. Adrian's not one of them. Miss Andrews, about the paint that's all over the wall. Oh, look at that! Oh, it looks like paint, all right. Isn't it funny? I never noticed that before. That has to be one of the most pathetic acting I've ever seen in my life. I'm beginning to get very frustrated. Oh, uh-oh, I better do something to calm them down and fast. Let's go, let's present Cyclops. DOS, the Sacred Urn. Miss Andrews, you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn, it was submitted before the court day. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same. So that's the most obvious explanation. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? Wait. It's genuine. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is genuine. Is the genuine article. Pauls went back to Curran village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how. What she discovered was that the urn had been broken again. Did you say again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago, and now it looks like the same thing has happened, and quite recently too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think that it was broken recently? How did you know? Is that? It's that, yep. Because this poster, it was made recently, right? Time when the photo was taken, the urn said "I am" on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Ami. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. I am? What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken. That was a mistake. Now, tell the truth. Wait. For? Even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Hmm? Yes, that's it. I must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. Huh. It looks like she's going to... she's not going to give up that... at least... up that last Cyclops so easily. Do you have any proof that the urn was broken here at Loudly Taylor? I mean, okay, she said that the photo about it at first. Man. I don't know, maybe a few days ago. Well, Miss Andrews, what is this supposed to mean? There's a pink paint all over this urn. And there's pink paint all over the floor and walls of this basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken here. You can't weasel out of this one, Miss Andrews. But uh-oh, she's trying to make her escape. But you can't get pink paint everywhere. Well, there's none in my office, that's for sure. Well, there is in my room. Liar. Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor. There's no proof that it's the same paint. Come on, this is getting ridiculous. Proof linking the paint on the floor is... or I don't know, the very same box where it also has paint, the pink paint on it. This box, the urn was stored in. The urn was stored in this, right? Yes, that's right. Well, there's pink paint on this box as well. I think you already know where I'm going. Where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes, more or less. The paint on the floor has an odd shape imprint in it, doesn't it? Yes. If you put this box into the impression of the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Which means this box was dropped right over there. And that is when the urn was broken. You name... You name... Oh, that was too quick. There we go. Sacred urn. I am so sorry. I was the one. The one who broke the urn. Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. Yeah, Mr. Right. I'm a terrible person. I did not even break it. I tried to hide it what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand, is it, Pearly? No, not at all. I just know how she feels. Oh yeah, no, she knows. It happened about 2 weeks ago. Just after the poster photo was taken on the same day the urn arrived here. I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in a box. When I tripped on the paint and lost my balance, the box that I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise and thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. Okay, that is real. Okay, the tipping over the first part, I can understand. Oh, but opening the box right above the paint, that's on you, Andrews. That is not well handled at all. I was in shock, and I let out a huge scream. Briefly, have fun. I am at Audi. Unluckily. Okay. Oh wait, was it? Sorry, I didn't notice you. I think I was so focused. And it doesn't give me timestamps, sadly. Like only in VODs you can see them. That is a little bit... There has to be some, like a method to also see the timestamps. Okay, have fun at Audi. Thanks for checking by. I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Kieran Village. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the I am got changed to Army? I didn't know it. I didn't know how it was originally written, but any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Army. Any sane person? Really? Oh, Pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. But come on, physically the pieces had to like fit in some sort. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then. Okay, updated. Got it. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. Ah, the army face statue. The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen. But Mr. Nick,
There was no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it there where you first saw it. I see. That makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing that I find strange. And what is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At the time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? Huh, what? I don't know anything about that. I placed it where to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well, then who was it? Who would have done it and why? On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. Then the next day, it was moved. But why? Okay, updated. It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. Why? Why do you think so, Nick? Because that night, the real thief, Don DeLite, was at KB's security. So then why did another mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
One undeniable fact?
The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. To be continued. Yes! And we got full life. That's also good. Okay, with that, I think that's a really good point. Yeah, that's a good, excellent point. I'm gonna definitely... And go back to the title. Yes, that is a perfect time. A little bit of yapping in the beginning, a little bit of ranting about like one poem that I need to reread to hate it again. To fuel the anger and anguish. But yeah, that was it. I also think that, I don't know, and my voice is also not quite in best shape. And also I have this slight feeling that I might pause. Or like, let's not pause, but I'm gonna probably skip Friday for Ace Attorney and make a, even though it might make a like a co-work day, co-work stream, or a stitching stream with like lo-fi music and only a little bit of yapping. Because like I know for a fact that tomorrow I will use my voice even for longer and more intensely. Because of work. And so therefore I need to give it a little bit of a rest. With that, thank you. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Thank you very much for Elias for chatting and saying hi. Thank you very much for the brief hi. Hopefully you also can stay safe. You're probably already gone and buying stuff. Yeah, and I'm gonna go and thank everyone who was watching. Every lurker is welcome, and we're gonna see each other on Friday. Still not 100% sure if I'm gonna do the trial or if I'm gonna push it onto next week Monday. I need to see how my voice is doing.
Yeah. Okay, with that, stay safe, have a lovely Wednesday, my dudes. And see you then. Bye bye.